Thank you, Rick. To quote a former recipient of this award, John Gordon III, not John Gordon IV, sitting there in front of me, John Gordon III from the Ludwig Institute, "A foundation is a fiction of law. The success of a foundation depends upon the vision of its founder and the people who lead its work." Doris Duke was truly visionary. Born in 1912 and living in a time of great technological change and advancement, she was a pioneer in recognizing the need for and the possibility of medical research. The Doris Duke Foundation was established in 1996 through Ms. Duke's last will and testament, in which she outlined specific areas of interest that she intended the foundation to support. One of the 4 areas being medical research. And Hope Funds for Cancer Research applaud those who lead the Doris Duke Foundation and for respecting and following Ms. Duke's instructions, continuing to make important investments in medical research. The Doris Duke Foundation played a pivotal role in funding CRISPR clinical research that has already resulted in an FDA-approved one-and-done cure for the insidious hematologic disorder, sickle cell disease. As a biotech analyst, I estimate this could impact the lives of 50,000 Americans annually who have suffered just horribly from this insidious disease and can now live healthy, productive, and pain-free lives. I also believe that the success in sickle cell disease is just the beginning, and that the Doris Dukes Foundation's investment in this research will lead to cures in hematologic cancers as well. We estimate that the Doris Duke Foundation has invested hundreds of millions of dollars in medical research and in medical researchers since its founding. 2 of my fellow introducers here tonight, Dr. William Hahn and Dr. William Kalin, were 2 of those researchers and have shared with me that those investments and their careers were really important to their eventual success, which has been tremendous. We at Hope Funds believe that it's important to fund these discoveries, but to keep researchers in science and medicine, allowing for many discoveries long after the funding is complete, and even more importantly, allowing researchers to mentor the next generation of great scientists and physicians. And as we like to say in finance, exponentially compounding the return on investment. It is my great privilege to welcome Maureen Knighton, Chief Program Officer for the Doris Duke Foundation, accepting this award on the Foundation's behalf tonight. Maureen.
Good evening. Thank you to the Hope Funds for Cancer Research for the work that you do to inspire and support talented researchers and scientists in their quest to break new ground and give new hope. And thank you for recognizing the Doris Duke Foundation with this honor. It's very special. And it's especially significant to us to receive the recognition in a place that meant a great deal to Doris Duke herself, Newport, Rhode Island. The Doris Duke Foundation strives to advance the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of diseases by strengthening and supporting medical research. We approach our support of clinical research as we approach everything we do, the way that Doris Duke lived her life, with passion and purpose. Doris Duke was a committed philanthropist throughout the whole of her life, and she was modern, always of the time she was in. You can see that in who and what she funded, like supporting Margaret Sanger's National Committee on Birth Control and her founding of the Newport Restoration Foundation. That was her purpose. But she also evinced passion through her willingness to support overlooked people and causes. She was willing to break the rules when those rules no longer served some beauty, whether moral or aesthetic, such as with her support for renowned choreographer Martha Graham and for early medical research on AIDS, as well as sickle cell disease. We live this legacy at the Foundation every day by lifting up clinical research that is fueled by passion and purpose, and whose purpose is firmly trained on better care for patients. Through a new collaborative movement, the Doris Duke Foundation seeks to mobilize researchers to systematically reevaluate how they factor race in clinical algorithms. Historic misuse of race in these decision-making tools has led to years of mistreatment and harm, and we believe this fundamental reassessment will change the trajectory of cure and care for all. Our medical research program's COVID-19 Fund to Retain Clinical Scientists boosted support at a critical time to help physician scientists maintain productivity, to reduce the stigma associated with caregiving, and ultimately to increase scientific breakthroughs and contribute to better patient care. At the Doris Duke Foundation, we believe scientific excellence through diverse forms of clinical research can help deliver valuable, transformative, and measurable health benefits to all. We seek to increase awareness of new opportunities and support new pathways to medical innovations, especially those that receive relatively less attention and investment, and that we share in common with the Hope Funds for Cancer Research. And we believe they are truly the next frontier in care. The Hope Funds for Cancer Research is at the forefront of recognizing current talent and inventive solutions for health, including Doris Duke Foundation alumni, as currently mentioned, among your honorees and grantees. We're glad to count the Hope Funds as fellow travelers on the journey to support the well-being of people and the planet. Thank you again for all that you do and for recognizing the Doris Duke Foundation's contributions to humanity through medical research.